Greetings, fellow Fight members. My name is Ubanir, and welcome back to the Shadow Castle series. Now, in the previous upload, I did say that I was going to be making another video as soon as I got the pillars up, and as soon as I got the flooring done. Obviously, the flooring is not done, but that is because I ran into a little bit of trouble. So I decided to go ahead and try this map out in the newly updated version, which I believe happened in December, and I have mixed feelings about it. The reason why is because when I'm flying at a faster speed, I can go up and down and any direction I want. Now, with the newly updated version, my elevation is controlled by either going up like X or down with R3. So I spent a lot of time doing that instead of doing the flooring for the barracks and, of course, for the walls. So, obviously, didn't work out as much as I wanted it to. So I'm just going to be sticking it with this version for now. What I might do is I might go ahead and put the Nebula Village series on, because with the newly updated version, I'm actually able to kind of build a little bit faster, almost as fast as I can fly right now, and probably help me go ahead and fix that up a little bit more. But welcome back. Before I go ahead and continue with anything else, I do hope that you enjoyed the previous upload, and of course the sketches that I did. The first sketch that I showed I actually did a long time ago. That was actually over summer vacation when I was in London. Of course, I was half asleep in the airport, had no idea what else to do, so I decided, hey, you know, because I'm kind of in the middle of working on this, I might as well go ahead and do a quick sketch. And then I started doing the book cover for the story and all that. And very recently, I did the second sketch that I showed in the video, and I decided to go ahead and just put that up there for you guys. I'm still sick, I'm still coughing, not as bad, but I still have a tickle in my throat every now and then, so I'm going to be, well, taking one quick second right here just to go ahead and cough. So the issue is that it's dry, and that it's taking forever for me to get, like, the last bit of sickness out of me. So, the reason why I made this video, or at least one of the reasons, is to, one, apologize for the previous video. Because, for some reason, Filmora, the video editing software that I use, is not exactly doing what I wanted it to do. In other words, the quality of the video after it has gone through the editing ends up going down, as in it gets a lot worse than it used to be. I have no idea why. I've been trying to figure it out. I've been trying to go ahead and fix it. Spent about half an hour on that video trying to figure out how to get the quality of the video to be a little bit better than it already was. I was going up and down with the size of the video, and I was editing a few pieces here and there, and I decided to wait about 4.5 hours for the software to go ahead and load up each and every single second of this, or sorry, not this video, the previous video, just so that way the quality can be as good as it is right now. But I took a look back at it, and if you actually compare it to, or if you had the time to compare it to one of my live streams, you'll see that it's not exactly as good as it should be. But I just wanted to go ahead and apologize if you found it to be a very crappy edit or a very crappy video in general, just due to the quality of the recording. Another reason, which is actually the main reason of the video, as you can see in the title, putting the breaks down, I made a promise about 4 months ago, or 4.5 months ago, that instead of doing a movie trailer, that I'll be doing a different video project, and that would be me doing a movie review. I am sorry to say that I have not been working on that at all during vacation all the way up to now, and that I am sick and tired of it. I feel bad for you guys because I keep on saying that I'm going to finish it, and I never do. I keep on saying that I am going to go ahead and get it done as soon as I can. I'm going to work on very important parts of it, and then I never do. And then I tell you guys that I'm halfway finished with the script, and then what happens is that something else happens, and then I have to pause the video, the making of the video, just so that way I can go ahead and take care of what I need to do. And, well, for the next week and a half, I'm going to be extremely busy with doing a lot of assignments for college. And, And, not just normal assignments, I'm also talking about group projects and, sketching projects. So, it's going to be a lot. So, what I decided to do was to finally do something to kind of push myself to say, this needs to get done, and it needs to get done now. And with that thought in mind, I decided that I will no longer be posting any videos until I can get the movie review done. Because, like I said before, I've said that I would have been posting it way too many times without me ever doing it, and it needs to stop. I need to go ahead and actually post the videos. I need to go ahead and actually take the time to make sure that everything is perfectly fine. I need to make time for myself to go ahead and do the recordings, and then that should basically be it. I mean, I shouldn't have any more problems with writing the script and recording and so on and so forth, because most of the assignments I do in college I do ahead of time, and I end up doing almost nothing in class. And I also have an extra about an hour and a half on Thursdays, extra hour and a half on Thursdays due to the way that my schedule is set up. So that's it. After this video, I'm not posting any more videos until that movie review is done. I'm not saying what movie it is because I'm still working on it. Not working on what movie I'm doing, I'm just still working on the movie review in general. I'd rather have you guys, kind of jump into it and actually see something that you weren't expecting. Another thing that I want to go ahead and add is, with the second year of being on YouTube coming to an end during the summertime, about 4 or 5 months now, what's probably going to be happening is that I'm going to be ending what I'm going to be calling the amateur years. And I'm going to try a little bit harder to get videos out. Now, I'm not saying that I will definitely do this, but I'm saying that it is a strong thought in mind, because I understand that a lot of you guys don't exactly watch my videos that much. As in, the most views I usually get on the average videos like this are about 8 views. That was the highest I've seen. Out of the blue videos, for example, Black Paw series, the Black Paw trailer, and the Kerbal Space Program 2 trailer reaction video was about 200-300 views. And just seeing how well those videos were made, or how simple it was to do those videos, compared to me just doing the live streams and not doing anything at all, I feel bad for you guys. I honestly do. Because, again, I keep on saying I'm going to do all these things, and then I end up not doing them. Usually, I hate when I can't finish something. It bothers the living crap out of me, and so far that's all I've been doing with YouTube, is just telling you guys, no, don't worry, I'm going to go ahead and do it, I'll do it, and I don't do it. So, what I'm probably going to be doing is I'm going to be going through a little bit of a bit of modification as far as personal equipment goes. I would really like a new microphone. That's the first thing that I want. And the microphone on my headset wasn't all the way down. I would like a microphone because I keep on listening to the audio and I sound like 5 years younger than I should be, or that I actually am, because it's funny, but at the same time it gets ridiculous because then my voice is just so annoying when it sounds like that. So what's gonna happen is that I'm gonna see if I can find better microphones, better cameras, and of course, if it comes down to it, a better editing and screen recording software. Of course, I have OBS Studios, which is really good, except how do I put it? It's not that it seems a little too simple for a very, very, very good or well rated. Sorry, that's the word, for a well rated software. It's also the fact that when I look at it and I'm looking at the guidelines, to me it feels like it's a little too complicated for doing something so simple. I don't understand it. It drives me crazy when I go ahead and try and figure these things out, and I question the complexity of the entire thing itself, as in there is no reason why this has to be this difficult for me to do something so simple. But it's the way it is. So for the next few months, or after I go ahead and mark the ending of my second year of recording YouTube, I'm going to be doing a little bit more research as far as recording equipment and so on and so forth goes. Another thing that I wanted to add, I have a TikTok. Not only do I have a TikTok, I have a Webtoon. But here's the thing. I'm not that big on TikTok, obviously. I'm not even that big on YouTube. 130 videos, and I'm not even that big on YouTube. I have someone else with about 200 subscribers and 10 videos. It's like, it's, me coughing and laughing. It's a little bit embarrassing for someone to have 10 videos, and for me to see someone with 10 videos and over 270 subscribers. And the funny thing, too, is that they have the same name as I do, Luvo Nero, which is something else I probably might want to touch up on, which is changing my name. But that's not that important right now. It's not even on the table. It's on the end table or the coffee table. It's in the pile of unread mail from the past 2 weeks. But anyways, I have work to do, meaning that I have a job, I have college, I have personal things I wanted to do, and I have so much that I plan on doing in the future. And yet, I suck with time management. I absolutely suck with time management. So all the things that you see me doing now is me just running around doing absolutely nothing except, well, this. So you should be able to obviously tell that it's it personally, it sucks, because I would like to know how to do everything without having to try and gather up as much time as possible just to do the one project or the one task. It gets ridiculous a lot. And I sit here and I do all this, and then I'm thinking, well, I'm making well, for example, let me just put this video down. For example, I'm doing a talk video, and all I'm doing is flying around and showing off everything that I've basically done in the past. The only thing that was actually new was the pillars, and that was it. But again, I could be doing something. I could be filling this in. I could be filling the other hole in, which is attached to, or basically opened up in the front of the center where the tower is supposed to be. I could be doing the floors of the barracks. I could be outlining the wall, the outside wall and the inside wall, so on and so forth. So it's something that really bothers me, and for some reason I don't, ironically, I don't find the time for me to actually learn how to fix things like this and actually deal with it. But you guys don't want to be hearing about that. You guys want to hear about what is actually going on in general. So, I have some art equipment. And by art equipment, I mean I bought a $200 artist desk from Michael's. And because it was a sale, I only had to pay $100 for it. So I got a really nice art desk, which means that all my sketches for school, I can go ahead and do at home, and I can go ahead and show you guys each and every single sketch. Which means that camera setup and everything else like that should be perfectly easy because it's right in my room. Nothing has to be moved in or out of my room. Nothing has to be switched around. Nothing has to be cleaned up. It's just simply sitting in here the way it is. And it's not just the desk that I got. For Christmas, I was able to go ahead and get a LED pad and a animation pad. Now, I suck at doing computer art. I still have a hard time doing computer art because, for me, the pen is a lot different from, well, a regular pencil. Because with a regular pencil, I'm easily able to go ahead and have control over how hard I press, or easily have control over where lines are, and so on and so forth. But with the pen for the pad, it's something new. So I still have to press down on it in order for me to show darkness inside a color, because for some reason I was putting up black as the color choice, and every single time I went ahead and pressed on it, it was gray. And I wanted to be careful with it, because every single time that I would press on it, I was afraid I was going to break it. The instructions said that you're not exactly supposed to be pressing very hard on the pad with the pencil, otherwise you could either break the pen, with the pen, because they said you could end up breaking the pen or end up breaking the screen on the pad. So I'm kind of confused as to what I should be doing and what I could be doing. So right now it's a bit confusing as far as how to use it. I mean, I know how to use it, I know how to set it up, I know how to attach it to the computer, and so on and so forth. But being able to go ahead and get that art straight onto the pad and onto my computer, it's a little uncomfortable. So what I'm probably going to be doing is, in the near future, I'm probably just going to stick to doing the normal sketches, uploading the picture of the sketch onto the computer, and then basically completing the outline by computer, and just popping in a background here and there. Or probably from the sketch as well. So that's that. And with the LED pad, what is probably going to be happening is I might go ahead and try doing a little bit of stop motion animation. Now, it's not exactly stop motion animation. It's more of a hand-drawn sketch animation. So I could probably go ahead and come up with a few characters, and instead of having different pieces of paper to move the characters, I could have only a couple pieces of paper, and the movement and positioning of each and every single character is done all on the same page. I just have to make sure that it's done lightly, and that I have the room to go ahead and put all the characters on there. So that's that. And as far as Webtoon goes, for those of you that have no idea what Webtoon is, it's a fun little website where you can go ahead and read and publish your own comics onto the web for free. And what's fun about it is that you can go ahead and come up with your own story, your own title, and you can go ahead and put up episodes, like actual episodes. And I've been looking into it, I've been thinking about it, but at the same time, as I said previously, I'm still kind of trying to learn the animation pad, the art pad, and it's not just the work that I have to do to make the characters and the story and to actually draw it out into a comic strip. It's also trying to figure out the size, trying to go ahead and have everything set up. So it's not going to be a guaranteed thing. I'm just going to say that, hey, I have a Webtoon. It's kind of like a good for you kind of thing. Go ahead, pat yourself on the back or whatever. We don't really care about it, but, sorry, my computer turned off. But it's just something that I'm throwing out in case I decide to go ahead and move forward with it. Because a few things that I don't expect to move forward with, for example, this, I end up moving, pretty far into it to the point where I can't turn back. So, again, just throwing that out there. And going a little bit back to the TikTok, I don't have a lot on there. But what I could do is I could do a little bit more videos on TikTok, just like short little funny moments. And if it doesn't work out on TikTok, then I could go ahead and start putting videos like that on YouTube. So that way I can try to get a little bit more views on here. And, just do a little bit more with YouTube in general. And speaking of doing a little bit more with YouTube in general, and also referring back to the fact that I have a lot of art supplies, what I'm probably going to be doing, because I have canvases that I need to get rid of, is that I might either do raffles or auctions. Again, I am not 100% sure that I'm going to be doing this, but it is just something that I want to go ahead and do really badly. Because, like I said, I have canvases that I want to get rid of. And it's just the sheer fun of it. It's not even the fact that, hey, I want you guys participating in my channel. It's, it's something fun and something that can keep myself busy. So, I have that on there. Anyways, like I said before, I'm going to be pausing the rest of my videos until I can go ahead and get the movie review posted. Hopefully, it's not going to take that long, because I actually really want to go back to getting a few series finished up. I want to go back to doing a few series. For example, I haven't done Far Cry 4 in a little bit. I want to go ahead and get back to that as soon as possible. And, I just want to go ahead and start something new. So, that is going to be it for this episode. Thank you for watching. If you'd like the video, leave a like. Have any comments, questions, or advice you'd like to leave me, please leave it down in the comment section down below, and I'll be happy to answer them. And if you want to go ahead and stay tuned for the movie review, because, like I said before, nothing else is being posted until that movie review is up, please go ahead, hit the subscribe button, and hit the notification button, and you'll be notified every single time I'm uploading a video or doing a live stream. Once again, thank you for watching. The next time I go back to the Shadow Castle series, that floor better be done, and parts of the wall and the spiral staircase better be done. But anyways, again, thank you for watching, and as always, I will see all of you in the next video. Bye-bye.